Stay present. If things are shifting, be the eye of the storm. Sit at the eye of the storm and don't let everything sway you back and forth, left to right, up and down, you know. That's what we're going to talk today about. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Vanessa. It's something that just came through in my meditation. So sitting in the eye of the storm. When things get rocky, usually we let ourselves get swayed away immediately. Our security mechanism goes on and we're like, bam, 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 danger sort of thing. And that can sometimes make us default to a pattern that is not as beneficial for us. It may be an old coping mechanism, it may be an old behavior pattern that you grew to use so automatically that it's become part of your identity. That's why it's so important that if you are in a process of shifting, changing your inner narratives, releasing held emotions, trauma, old grief, shame, blame, pain, whatever it is, yeah, whatever you're releasing, scarcity, just know that you may encounter on the way to, you know, live more in alignment or live more in wholeness with yourself. When we shed those layers that are learned programming and that don't really benefit who we want to be and who we actually are, our essence at the core, living from that place can feel very vulnerable. That's why, you know, we have those layers on to protect us. But when we are in the process of shedding, there may be moments come up where fear comes back up. I was talking about this yesterday, you know, when the moment comes up around, am I really enough? Am I not too much? You know, like these kind of little indicators that you are in fact growing and, you know, growing actually deeper into yourself and therefore also in the outside world expanding. So it's really, sometimes you could call it like the universe is poking you a bit to see, hey, do you really trust yourself? Have you really grown deeper into, you know, your steadiness, in your essence, in your who you are, in your wholeness? And in those moments, it's really important to stay present with what is, with what you know to be true. So when things are happening around you that are maybe a little bit chaotic, that may not go as planned, get curious. Don't immediately approach it from the automated pattern of, oh no, or like these things that come up like, I knew it, things never go right for me. You know, when you speak that, you may speak it into existence, and we don't want that anymore. We're trying something new, right? So it's your job also to notice when your mind starts repeating and bringing back up those narratives, and then just sit yourself down in a little meditation. Maybe you don't even need to meditate, but put on a song that helps you get centered, whatever it is. Maybe it's with lyrics, maybe it's just an instrumental, maybe it's something calming, maybe it's something that feels energizing in your heart. But take a moment to breathe, take a few deep breaths through your nose, out through your lips, through your mouth, and really go slow with the inhales and the exhales. And on the exhale, feel the breath come through your lips out. That can really be presenting, yeah, that can really be helping you to connect to the present moment, because you feel the air coming in through your nostrils, filling up your belly, your body, keeping the shoulders down, and then breathing out through your lips. And repeating that a few times. And just, you can even tell yourself inside, I center, I center, I trust, I anchor. Ooh, that actually rhymes. Yeah, do that. I think that's a good one. I center, I center, I trust, I anchor. And you can repeat that again and again. And then just feel into, all right, what is happening now? Where does my psyche want to go? Where does my mind want to go? Does my mind want to default to, I knew it, things never go right for me, or I knew something was going to come up, or whatever it is for you, and change the narrative. Just see the things that are going right. Yeah. What are you grateful for? What are 3 things that are, or at least one thing that is going right, that is good, that you're grateful for? It can be the tiniest thing. Yeah. And be in the eye of the storm. Just know that, okay, I won't be swayed anymore. It's like, when you start maybe taking out refined sugar, food and sweets, and somebody walks and you're starting to have like all these alternatives that are maybe with coconut sugar, or like non-refined sugars that are not so addictive, and somebody walks around with like a plate of I don't know, like muffins or whatever that are the traditional ones with the refined sugar. And you're like, I'm gonna be swayed by that. Oh, can you stay in your values? Yeah, of like, no, I'm gonna, eat more wholesome food. No judgment, by the way, about sugar. Do whatever you please. But that I'm just wanting this to be like a tiny, funny example. So let's not take it all too seriously. But yeah, can you stay in the value that you decided for yourself, the intention that you decided for yourself? Like that could be, no, my value is to eat wholesome food. I won't be swayed by that industry that wants to make me addicted to all that refined sugar. Or is it something like, just throwing around a few random examples, or is it like, no, I will not let myself be swayed by the feeling that I'm not enough anymore. I will catch it and I will sit in the eye of the storm. I will stay anchored and I will notice what emotions are coming up. And I don't want to ignore the emotions. I want to feel them. I want to acknowledge them. And I want to reinforce the positive narrative that I am, in fact, enough, and that I will prove that to myself, But we can only reinforce that if we take action on it. Yeah, mentally, emotionally, and actually in the world, physically. Yeah, so this is something that feels very important right now when, we're in a time where energies are potent and a lot of things are happening. So it's easy to get swayed off center when you're not aware of it. So let me just give you that little reminder that you can, in fact, come back home. And it's okay that things are happening around you. And you know what? Actually, you may be so used that things are not necessarily work out for you or work out all the time or the way that you want to. So don't forget that you actually already have the resilience for what happens when it doesn't work out. You already know what to do. You've done it probably 1,000 times. You are resilient in, dealing with the results of things not working out, right? Think of one thing that like just one situation when things didn't work out and you, even if it was hard, found your way through it. You found your way through it. Otherwise you wouldn't be here. Yeah. You've done it before. You prove to yourself that you're capable of dealing with difficulty, being resilient in the storm. Yeah. This is already familiar. This already feels sort of safe, maybe, even if it's not what you want. Sometimes we default to what feels familiar, even if it is not actually safe or what we want. Yeah, so you are familiar to that. So you can deal with it when it happens. How about if things do work out, if things would work out? How would that feel? Like, close your eyes, feel into your body. What if things would work out? And I'm sure things have worked out for you in the past, so just remember one time when things did work out. How did that feel like? Did that feel safe? Did that feel good? Or were you actually keeping up the worry that things may not work out, although they already worked out, and now you're afraid that something is being taken away, possibly, you know? So what we need to do is often, not always, depends on your case, but create more space and more acceptance for things going positive, working out better than you expected. Yeah, so we actually need to create resilience for that, because your nervous system is already attuned to what to do, how to problem solve, how to deal with the things that don't work out. Now you need to actually create space in your nervous system for things working out. Does that make sense? Do you get what I mean? And so you can start by just feeling into, how would it feel like if this thing that I'm dealing with right now would work out smoothly? Wow, can you even imagine? How would that feel like? For me, I feel into this and I'm like, whoo, I feel like a lot of like bubbles, or like a lot of like cute feelings in my body. I feel like, wow, cool, wonder, excitement. That's what I feel. And then I take a deep breath and I make more space for it so my body can get used to it. Your breath is incredibly powerful, so use it in those moments that you imagine. Taking a breath and just making space in your body for that experience that you imagine right now, because your brain cannot differentiate between what is real and what is imagined. So use your imagination to sort of prepare and rehearse and practice for that moment that things work out, because it's going to come. Yeah, and you've experienced it before, I'm sure. But now let's try to welcome it and be prepared for it, so you can actually enjoy it and not just worry, oh my god, do I deserve that? Is it going to be taken away? Is something going to happen? So let's all close your eyes for a moment. If you're not driving, please be safe. Don't close your eyes anywhere that you shouldn't. You can also do that with open eyes. So feel into how it would feel like if things would work out. Try to feel where you can sense or feel that in your body. Maybe it's in your chest, in your belly, in your throat. And just notice if it's uncomfortable, if it feels a little scary, or if you can actually already enjoy it. Take a deep breath into that place in your body right now. And with your breath, just imagine to invite that feeling, no matter if it feels comfortable or uncomfortable, to come out a little more, and release your breath. That's it. One more time. Inhale through your nose. Give that feeling a little more space in your body. You can even say in your mind, okay, I open up to that feeling, no matter if comfortable or uncomfortable. And release your breath. Yeah. Good. And if it turns out to be uncomfortable, feel into it, listen to it. What is the message that comes up? And maybe that's very new for you to do those sort of exercises. So don't get discouraged if it doesn't work out the first time. And maybe it will feel a little abstract to you even to tune into your body and ask a question, But just try it. I mean, what do you have to lose? This way you get in touch with your body's wisdom, and your body has huge wisdom. Your body knows things that your mind will never know, never understand. So don't lose out on that massive wisdom channel that you carry with yourself all day, all night, every day. Let's connect to it. Let's have it give us information. And if you want to practice connecting, to your body and listening to your body, there's a meditation that I have. It's for free. You can use it down below in the description. And it says emotional release meditation. And in the meditation, it says anger release. But you can really take any emotion through that. You can even go in without knowing the emotion. And then there are some cues that I guide you through. And you can actually say, okay, I feel uncomfortable, so I'm going to take this feeling of discomfort through the meditation, So play around with it. It's powerful. Don't give up. Practice connecting to your body. Practice being present with what is, with what sensations are being created or you feel in your body when you are in the eye of the storm, when you are about to, allow positive things to happen in your life, because you will feel the emotional charge in your body. And if it does feel uncomfortable, like I just said, practice listening to, okay, what about it is uncomfortable? Oh, I've never experienced it. Or, there's the worry that it doesn't work out, although it works out, that it will be taken away. Yeah, whatever it is, listen to that feeling within you, and then just see if you can even in that moment have a little more compassion for yourself. Maybe even for that younger version of yourself who had situations that felt like helpless, or things wouldn't work out, or you needed the support of somebody else or the reassurance, and maybe you didn't receive it. So now is the moment where you can give yourself reassurance. Yeah, it starts with us. It doesn't start with us, because we also inherit a lot of, patterns and behaviors, that mental patterns, behavior patterns that are given forward from our ancestors. But you get to break the patterns, for yourself and everybody who comes after you. So that's why it's so worth it to invest a little time and energy into listening, because it makes you so powerful to be able to calm yourself, be able to change your mindset, change your body, even change how you feel in your body about a certain experience. And if you feel uncomfortable about the positive, about love, about succeeding, about whatever positive you wish for, then it will be hard for you to let it in if it feels so uncomfortable. Then you may unconsciously, you won't do it consciously, but you may possibly find ways to push it away again. And we don't want that. That's why I'm sharing this little exercise, because it's so powerful to use. It's so simple and so powerful to tune in and just attune your body to that the positive, that the good things are safe to experience. Because maybe you don't know that. Yeah, this may not apply to everybody watching this, but it just, listen inside. Does it apply to you? Yeah, you deserve all the positive, all the things that you want, but sometimes it's hard for us to accept it, because we learned actively or passively somehow that maybe we don't deserve that much, or maybe we don't deserve that much love, or positive things in our lives, whatever it is for you that you desire or wish for. Yeah, and you are born deserving, you're born worthy, and it's time to reclaim. Share with me below if it's easy for you to connect to your body, how you're feeling at the moment around this topic of allowing good things in your life. Do you fear sometimes that things go south, you know, like share with us below, because your share is going to help somebody else who may go through something similar like you. Okay. If you like this video, leave me a thumbs up. I would really love that. And if you haven't yet, subscribe, and I see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Ciao.